Looks like you guys really are at a point where you got to build offense off defense, and when that dries up a little bit, so doesn't the offense.
Yeah, I mean, I think a little bit. You just, listen, you got 11 new guys, so you're trying to figure out with 11 new guys, how you're going to play, who's going to score the ball. Everybody's kind of getting into their roles. We've had some injuries too, like Ryan was out the last game, then he came back this one. There hasn't been a lot of continuity there. Mackay's missed some time too. So we need a stretch where we just have guys healthy and we can practice and figure out how we're going to attack guys on that side of the basketball. It's going to come with time. You're playing really good competition, so there's no easy ones. You're going to have to kind of figure it out in the fire, which is good. It's going to pay dividends in the long run, but right now, we got a lot of stuff we got to continue to clean up.
Obviously, a lot of coaches talk about team identity early in the season. Obviously, a little too early for you to figure out an identity.
Yeah, I mean, I think right now you saw today against a really good team. Now, listen, Quinnipiac's won the MAC regular season championship back-to-back years. They're picked to win it again. They got the returning player of the year. They got a really talented team, and I thought today defensively we did some really good things. Held them in the 39% from the floor. That's got to be a mainstay for us on the defensive side as we're starting to figure out kind of roles and role definition on the offensive side of the basketball. I thought some guys took some steps today in terms of offensive execution, and TJ and Ryan and guys did some good things there. We're trying to figure out our identity. That's part of it right now.
Obviously, the terrible pun here, but the main attraction, Ace Flag, defensive side of the ball. How do you think he's looked in the early season?
Yeah, I think he's done a great job. He's been off to a really good start. I know the ball didn't go in for him today, but he's really scored. He's given us a good offensive burst. Really every game except for today, and he had some good looks that he normally makes today. He just didn't go in. That's part of basketball. We trust him on the defensive side of the basketball. He guarded Monroe a lot of possessions today. He was a really good player, and he did an excellent job there. So he's coming along. He's going to be a big part of it for us. We love kind of where he's at and what the future holds for him. But he is a freshman. He's going to go through his ups and downs like all those guys, him, Bosch. Like, they're going to go through some of that, and that's how you get better. It's kind of living through that a little bit. And we're going to play him because early on in the season, it might cost you here and there, but that's what's going to propel them to be able to help you win big games when it matters.
What did you think about that late foul call on Ace? I think I know how pretty much the whole gym felt.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody saw it. It was, I didn't. The ref knew it too. I think after he blew the call, but he made it from the backcourt, which in my opinion is a no-no. But that's basketball. There's going to be some missed calls. There's going to be some bad calls. It's part of it. But it didn't look like he touched him at all. So
it's not a reviewable call.
No, you can't review foul calls. You can review out of bounds plays. You can review basket interference plays. But you can't overturn foul calls.
And neither of the other guys are allowed to step up and say, "No, he didn't get him."
I guess
he missed
not.
it.
I guess not. No.
It's too bad.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, because 2-possession game at the time, that gives him 2 more points. I don't know if he missed or made, but
he made them both.
Yeah,
turned it into a 6-point game.
Yeah, so it was a 4-point game with time left. But for us, like we got crushed on the offensive glass. It was a big key coming into the game. We did a great job in the first half with it. We were even in the first half. And then I thought just our defensive urgency and execution broke down, and it led to us getting really hurt on the glass too. Like you're giving up blow-bys, and you're rotating over, and then it's leading to offensive putbacks. We also fouled them way too much in the second half. Like you do those two things, you're not winning.
Appreciate your time, Chris.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, guys. Appreciate it.
Do you feel like the performance was all that different than last night? I mean, obviously the score opened, but outside of
the start was the same. We come out and it's like we can't be bothered to do anything for the first 10 minutes of the game, and then the difference was they got one tonight, and then we were in it all night. And pretty disappointing.
I mean, slow starts to each period, really. What are you seeing that might be the case for that?
It's just a complete lack of maturity in our team. Like we can come out and be obviously really good in a game, and then we come out and just, nothing probably positive I'm going to say about it right now. So, we have some veteran guys that are they can't get themselves mentally into doing everything right all the time, and it's just killing us right now on certain nights.
Elvin was strong all weekend, I thought, really on top of his game all weekend. Kept you guys in it tonight.
Yeah, he was good all weekend.
Do you feel like you like the offensive chances that you're creating, like how they were coming, or I mean, there was a lot of them, but was it just the execution piece at the end, or was it more?
Yeah, we just couldn't put a puck. We scored 7 goals last night, and every one of them had some sort of rebound, screen, every one. And tonight we couldn't do that. So that's the difference in the game. We come out and make a backwards pass, a minute into the third period. In a tie game, one of our juniors comes out and makes a backwards pass to nobody and gives them a 3-on-2. It's in the back of the net, and it's just, that's a microcosm of our team right now. You can accept mistakes, the mental mistakes, veterans, and it's really that hurts, and that's yeah.
In the first period, we weren't able to establish the carryover early. Again, you're on your heels for the first 10 minutes. They scored a power play goal, and then after that, you get straightened out. But again, another slow start.
Yeah, it's a game of battles. It's a game of, we couldn't just chip a puck in and go forecheck the first 10 minutes of the game, and then I take a penalty, and we lose 2 net front battles, and they get 2 or 3 shot, and we just got guys just standing there watching as they, hack and whack at the puck. We won that battle with the net front last night, and they obviously did tonight. So, yeah.
Obviously, they got 1 power play goal, but thought overall for the weekend, I thought you guys did a good job of staying disciplined.
Yeah, we didn't take a lot of penalties.
Yeah.
It was good.
Any offensively, when you not be able to get that second goal or score more, missing that a lot too. But you said not getting enough traffic screens.
Yeah, we scored 7 goals last night, and every one of them was either a screen, a rebound, second, third chance. We didn't do that today. We scored 1 goal and a breakaway. There were plenty of chances to be there, and it was just too hard for us to do that tonight. And it's chances were there. Just we're gonna pass it into the corner after we get take a shot, get a rebound, and pass it into the corner instead of killing a play instead of just getting it back in there and trying to win another net front battle. That's again probably decision making stuff. Wasn't great tonight.
Komarov banged up.
No.
Any other questions for Coach?
Thank you.
Questions for Brandon?
There just seems to be a theme second nights. You guys just have trouble scoring goals, or just can't carry over from the first night.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Obviously, we're ready to go from the start tonight. We came out right away, and they outworked us the first half of that period, and that's not acceptable on home ice.
Well, you played a lot of hockey here, been a part of a lot of sweeps, right? What does it take to get the job done the second night?
It takes so much more than it does Friday. We beat that team 7-0 last night, and they came out, and like I said, they outworked us from the start. They wanted more than we did, and it showed. And to lose like that on home ice, it's not something that I've been a part of very often, and it's embarrassing.
In the third period, you had 20 shots. Weren't able to anything that you didn't do, or Coach alluded to not getting those second and third chance opportunities.
I felt like we had a ton of opportunities, second and third chance, rebounds. There was, I feel like 3 or 4 or 5 just barely misses, and you hope one of those maybe goes in, but it's tough, and it's too little too late when you don't start on time.
Coming out of each intermission, kind of a slow start as well. As a leader, what are you trying to tell the guys to just get them going off the jump, and what's just not kind of working right now?
Yeah, well, we have to get back to what makes us good. We win 7-0 last night, and we come out, we think it's going to be easy, but we have to know that we're a team that outworks. We're not a team that just goes out there and plays. We won last night because
we started slow last night too, but then we got back to work, and tonight I thought we got back to work too, but it was just too late.
Anything else?
That's good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you.